Hi, these are the June 2019 readings. And I just want to let you know before you dive into your reading that this is a month when Spirit is letting us know that it's especially important to really focus in on the guidance, to release the big picture and to go with the flow of things, to really flow moment to moment as much as possible, listening and following that guidance. It's different for every sign, but there's just so much happening this month that involves, really zooming in on that guidance and listening to it intently. So, there is a special resource for you in the description box below the video. You'll find a link. This will be useful throughout the month of June, and it's intended for those drawn to it synchronistically, guided to download it. So I hope you enjoy your reading. We'll talk soon. Leo, hi, this is your June 2019 reading, and I am being guided to focus in on the cards only with this reading, and it is because it's going to be so important for you in June to focus in on your guidance and not allow anything to distract you from your guidance, from what you know you're being guided to do. It's going to be very, very important. Also, so that you can see the cards yourself, feel into the messages that are coming through in addition to what is coming through in my interpretations and my guidance, and the guidance that's coming through me. So this is for Leo. Thank you for Leo's greatest good, highest purpose in June. What messages would you like for Leo to have? Okay. In June, what messages would you like for Leo to receive for June? Thank you. Leo for June. Okay. Ten of Swords. It's an ending of a painful cycle. There are many cycles ending right now, and these are cycles ending having to do with this lifetime. There have been a lot of closing out of cycles and contracts from previous lifetimes in your soul path. That's been happening, but these are specifically from this lifetime. Okay, Leo. Wow, a lot of endings. This is ending of pain. You've taken all the pain you're going to need to take, and this is the putting down of burdens. It's time to put down the burdens. It's time to put them down, those old burdens. And then you have the Nine of Wands. Wow. 10 of Wands and 9 of Wands. You have taken on a lot, Leo. You have been through a lot, clearly. It's time for a lot of cycles and chapters that were painful to end and to be released. Okay. June will be a powerful month for ending the pain, the burden, and whether or not, whether you kind of grasp things on a mind level of what all of this is or not is kind of irrelevant. What's important is just that you know that these cycles are ending. It doesn't matter that you kind of, whether you sit and catalog, oh, that pain, it doesn't matter if you count every sword and every wand and go, what was that burden? What was that pain? What was that heartbreak? What was that thing I took on that I didn't need to? You don't really need to go back and ruminate over all that. This Nine of Wands would kind of show you doing that. This Nine of Wands Wounded Warrior is kind of looking back over all that and going, yep, that was a lot of hard stuff. And, it's fine and wonderful to appreciate and, take stock of where you've been, and certainly give yourself compassion for where you've been. What's important is that you don't get stuck there, okay? And the key to you not getting stuck there is going to be this Hermit. The Hermit holds up the light within and illuminates what's really happening. So, what's why the Hermit knows the whys. The Hermit sees the patterns. The Hermit sees the reasons. The Hermit is not confused. The Hermit is not distracted by what the mind says, by what other people say. The Hermit can see clearly the guidance of the star here. So, um, the mind, the ego, and that sense of wanting to ruminate over the past may get you a little clouded. So it's important to go into this hermit energy of looking at what it is within that all of this was showing you. What is it within? It's not important to catalog the wounds and the burdens. It's important to look at why they were attracted into your soul experience in the first place. What were they brought in to show you so that you could release them? I'm going to ask into this Page of Swords for Leo. Thank you. I'm seeing lots of communication, lots and lots of communication. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of conversations happening around these old things. So you may have a lot of opportunities in June, Leo, to reconnect with people who were once in your life and maybe aren't anymore, to reconnect and have conversations, even if it's in dreams, even if it's not, in the 3D or in the physical, or even if it's just, in writing. But for many of you, this will be in the physical. Conversations, interactions with those who you were connected with through these burdens, these pains, these battles. And this will be for the purpose of resolution, of closure, of understanding on a deeper level. Illuminating, so that you can really release the things that drew all this in. Okay, so June will be a very important month, Leo, for you seeing so much. I'm going to ask just a bit more into this before we go into your oracle messages for Leo, this hermit in June. Yeah, so once you allow this illumination and release to happen, and you truly put to rest all of those swords and wands and all of that past stuff from those cycles, from those contracts, from all of that, all your options, all of the doors are going to open to you. That is the key. That is the key. That hermit understanding, that seeing of why all those things happened, and that clarity is going to be the key that unlocks all the doors of opportunity to you in June, Leo. All the doors of opportunity. So that's exciting, beautiful. Okay. So in June, there will be many opportunities. Once you shift through these endings and these releases, okay? So this is your Enchanted Map message, oracle message for June for Leo. The Gentle Gardener. The Gentle Gardener is about tending to your manifestations as they come into being. Okay, and it is a 2, and that 2 is about balance, partnership, inner balance. So this is about, and this again is a very hermit-y energy, with this older woman gardener who's tending to these fairies that are hatching out of these eggs. And this is showing the magic that is emerging into your life, finally hatching from these eggs that you've watched for so long. These manifestations are coming in, and it's exciting and beautiful, and it has been made possible, will have been made possible through this releasing you're doing in June. Yeah, this is about being a conscious co-creator and believing in that limitless possibility as you watch miracles unfold. So I'm really getting that, these possibilities, these opportunities that are going to unfold in June are miracles that can now come in, can now be made possible in your reality because so much is being closed out and released. I'm getting a lot of spirit energy with that. So beautiful, Leo. Beautiful. Okay. So this is your James Bond Prague message for Leo. Thank you. Abundance is your right. So with that Wounded Warrior card, with that Ten of Wands, that Ten of Swords, you've been through so much, Leo, this lifetime, past lifetimes. You know, it, it, it may be a difficult shift with that Wounded Warrior to move into a place, or seemingly difficult, to move into a place of embracing abundance, of knowing that it's your divine right, of knowing that it's here, that it's coming in. It's understandably difficult, but it is your divine right. It is yours, and it's time for you to enjoy it, is what that message is saying. Archangel Michael's message for you, Leo. Thank you. New beginnings and a fresh start. New beginnings. Those doors of opportunity opening. Those miraculous, magical eggs hatching this month. A new beginning can start this month in your life and in every aspect of your life, because so much has ended and so much has been released. Beautiful. And it allows this beautiful beginning to happen. And in the midst of this, Mother Mary's message, it's important to have mercy. I am kind and thoughtful toward myself and others. It's important to be tender, compassionate, merciful, both to yourself and to others. You know, especially when you do have those interactions this month with those, you know, people from your past, from past hurts, from past burdens. It will be important for you to approach all of those with compassion and mercy for yourself and for them. It's going to take you a long, long way into that, you know, those miracles, into those new beginnings. Beautiful. Oh, I love this. This is my favorite card. Favorite card of all the cards. You know what to do. Archangel Uriel. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. You know what to do. And look how gorgeous. He has that lantern, just like the Hermit, which I'm now digging for in the deck, just so I can put it out here next to it. He has that lantern, just like the Hermit. And when you go within, when you listen to your guidance, when you go into the stillness, when you remove yourself from all the kind of ruckus of, you know, the voices and the mind and what happened and what you've been through and all that, and you go within and you allow that Hermit lantern to be held up within, you will be shown and you will know what to do. You will know exactly what to do. You will have no doubt. You know, if you felt like you had doubt or lack of clarity before, or confusion, it was because of all of those things that needed to be cleared out and released. Those wands, those swords, you know, those wounds, those thoughts, those pains, those heartaches, those burdens, they all needed to be put down, ended, released, so you could have this simple clarity that you're getting this month, Leo, from the quiet, from the going within. And you will be shown, and the way will be illuminated for you. Okay? And we're just going to ask for one more message for Leo for June 2019. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Beautiful. Wow. It's the Lovers. So as all of this gets resolved, released, as you come into that clarity, you know, and here this woman is looking at the divine, this will bring clarity to your relationship, to the partner that is right for you, to what you're looking for in a relationship. It may be very different from what you thought you wanted. I am going to ask for clarity for this Lovers card for Leo with this final message. And there's two things that want to come out. Ace of Swords, Page of Wands. Nice. Okay. So this Ace of Swords is very, very much like that clarity from that Hermit, from that going within, from that holding up of the lantern that gives you this aha, this epiphany This, I see, I now know what to do. And in June, that clarity is very much going to inform any decision, any struggling of the mind that you've had over this romantic relationship, this partnership. Okay? And you're going to be able to move forward in vulnerability, take action. This Page of Wands is about action, you know, but as a page, it's about being willing to, you know, kind of be like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm new because I've essentially been reborn, you know, through this hermit process, through this ending of all the cycles. I've been reborn into a whole brand new life, a whole brand new chapter of my life. So it's going to be you bringing a lot of vulnerability and newness and openness to this. You know, see, they're naked and vulnerable. You're going to be coming into this relationship or an idea of the relationship you want with that vulnerability and that openness because of that clarity you have. So that's going to be a big shifting point this month I'm getting for you, Leo, is around relationships. Okay? So beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to relay these messages to you, and I hope you'll let me know how they resonate, and we will connect again soon.